Hello, thanks for watching the video. Today we're going to be trying to repair a toilet that's not filling the tank up. What's happening is someone flushed it. I heard this noise and came in here and discovered that the float or fuel valve is leaking. Okay, water's turned off. I hope it's no longer making a sound anyway. I couldn't really turn it. It's really messed up down there. It's actually broke, but I think we can work with it now. So instead of replacing the whole Fluidmaster, let me back up and say that this is an American Standard toilet, and the Fluidmaster came with it. We could replace the whole fill valve, but I think we're going to try something a little bit different today. I've never tried before. We're going to just try to replace the cap. That's what we saw it leaking at. But if that doesn't work, we'll replace the whole one. Now, I do have one on hand. I kind of try to keep these if I find them out somewhere at a garage sale or a thrift store. Or even, just buying a couple up and having around the house is a good idea. So, let's try to remove this cap here. I just watched a Fluidmaster video on how to do this, so we're going to try to do it. Alright, so I'm just going to grab this base and lift up. Right here, we're going to grab the cap, turn till we hear it kind of snap. Okay, now we can just lift off. Alright, so we're going to try to replace just the cap. Cap is, how is it on there? Maybe I have to replace this as well. Yeah, okay, so I could take it off here. I couldn't do that, so I just took it apart right here. Alright, so let me get the new one. There's a look inside. Not a lot of hard water buildup. I don't know all these parts and how they work necessarily, so we're just going to try to put the new one on and hope for the best. If that doesn't work, we'll just have to replace the whole valve. So here's the other part, and here's the rubber seal. What I've seen is that there's a little hole, crack, right around here. Probably can't see that, but yeah, if I hold it up to light, I can see that. I don't know, see the bottom hole there? Of course, that's the center hole. We're not looking at that right there. That's a crack hole. That's where the water's shooting out from. So there's a lot of different Fluidmaster seals, and they may all look the same. Apparently, you've got to go with the model that you have. I picked this one up at the big box store, and it says that this is the only one they had, and I don't think it's the right one, but I went ahead and bought it anyway. It's like $3 or $4. It says for valve seal, toilet fill valve seal for 200, 400, and 747 models. Closer inspection of mine seems to say model 5016. So I don't think it's going to work with mine. I'll try it and let you know. Otherwise, I will have to just change the complete toilet valve, assembly it all together. But let me let you look at the instructions. If you do have the right one, what you do is you turn it like I did earlier. See, they're using two hands for that. Now they're cleaning it by turning the water back on, the water source back on with a cup over the top of it so it doesn't shoot all over in your face or all over the floor. You need to be very careful doing that. And then they're putting this seal back in place, and then they're turning it back on, that cap back on. They're turning it clockwise, turn it back on. Okay, so, okay, there's a different type right there. But I think that's probably what we're going to be looking at for most people who are watching this. It would probably be those 4 instructions. So here we are putting the new one back on. We'll go ahead and put the cap on. Go ahead and put this cap on first. How do you line it up? Yeah, kind of like that. You should be able to feel it kind of fall in place. Now I'm just going to turn it clockwise. Alright, have an update. I went ahead and put the seal back in underneath there, turned this clockwise, locked it in, turned my water back on, and you can hear it. It's continuing to run. No matter what I do, it's still, that valve is not holding it. It's still open, I guess. So I'm going to have to replace this whole fill assembly here. So I'll let you know how it works out. To start with, we'll go ahead and we've got the water turned off, so we'll go ahead and empty the tank. Holding it down. Sure we won't be able to get all the water out. So let's go ahead and get a towel and just mop that up. Just getting all this out. And we're going to squeeze all this, I guess, in the toilet or the bathtub. Okay, water's out of the tank. Now we disconnect the line. Most of this should be done. Gonna get a little spillage here, but we should be all right. Okay. Next, there is a nut holding it onto the tank. Probably with my other hand, I'm going to hold this whole assembly here and just turn that nut off. Okay, nut is off. Now we'll disconnect the hose here, going part of it right here. Okay, and we can throw this away. Here's our new Fluidmaster assembly, and it is a model 02916. Okay, we're going to drop this in place. You can see our hole down there. All right. Okay, so let's get our nut and go underneath and put it on. All right, we've got it tightened down, and we're going to connect the line. You can see I put a little Teflon tape. All this, should be done hand tightened. All right, okay, let's connect it up here. So we've got this line that runs right to this drain tube. We connect that right here. Don't want to push on this too hard with one hand anyway. Okay, I think that's good. Now down here, we've got this float, and we've got to connect it. All right, so it'll take a little while. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, so it's turning off. It's working like it should. So yeah, just to recap here, you have to have the correct seal for the valve assembly, if you don't have the right seal, it's not going to work. At least it didn't work for me. Otherwise, you'll have to, if you don't have that right seal, just change the whole assembly. It's not that difficult. But yeah, if you want to get the right seal, make sure that you match it up with the number. I believe the number was on here. Some of them may not have a number, so you may have to look at the box. But anyway, hope it's been helpful. I've got to raise this up a little bit, my drain tube and the level here. I'll just adjust it right here. All right, thanks until next time. Have a nice day. Take care.